Greetings everybody, welcome to another Command and Conquer 3 Tiberium Essence gameplay cast thing, and today I'm going to be doing a 1v1 on Tournament Dustbowl, as you can see, but this is the Tiberium Essence version. As you can see, it's looking gorgeous, and it's nice to see a different version of an official map for CT3. So today I'm going to be doing a 1v1. Our players for today are going to be Kella in the bottom position, who is going to be a green GDI, and up at the top we are going to have FirehawkPhantom as an orange scrim. So this is pretty fitting for the scrim faction, considering we have a lot of Tiberium. It is believed that Tiberium is indigenous to the scrim, although much is unknown about the substance itself, and we've got a hilarious thing here. We've got a Viceroy chasing one of the rifleman squads there, but Kella is going to be sending out his forces rather quickly, in fact, and as you can see, he might go unnoticed. No, he actually gets the buzzer from Firehawk there, but he wants to try and avoid the Viceroy. There are actually beefy creatures there. So it looks like that Firehawk won't actually be able to get the scouting information on Kella at the moment. He will have to try and deal with the rifleman squads. He probably will be able to do it, but he needs to get rid of it now, so long as the Viceroy can just stay there, because it needs to go back to the center of the map. Otherwise, he's going to be in big danger there, and he just lets his buzzer die to the Viceroy, which is quite unfortunate there. But I don't know where the extra rifleman squad is at the moment. We'll have to have a look at the later. So he is going to be, Kella's going to be expanding to the bottom right over there, and Firehawk has not expanded yet. He's just getting some more harvesters out. He's a little bit late on the harvesters, but I think it's because of the different build types and stuff. Apart from that, I'm not too sure. I don't know what the hell's happening over here. It seems like the buzzard is actually slowly dying, but I thought it would have died quicker, to be honest. So yes, this map, obviously, Tiberium, very, very unusual. It suits the scrim at the moment. But again, we don't actually know if the scrim actually invented, or if they actually inhabit a planet full of Tiberium. The only sort of evidence suggests that they do is the fact that they exist because of this Tiberium. They actually live because of this Tiberium. So it is very much possible that these aliens actually have created this crystal and have sent the meteor down to invest the planet. But we don't know. We don't know. Hopefully the next numerical release will explain all of that. And probably it should. I mean, there was like a Tiberium FPS as well. That might have been interesting, but it would have looked like a normal sci-fi shooter. Quite boring, really. Anyway, we're just going to see that Firehawk is going to be expanding to the top right of the corner there to get the Tiberium field up there. And he's a bit late on that at the moment. Kella has expanded over here, but I don't know what he's done with the MCB. He's probably moved up here. No, there's a rifleman squad though. He's just keeping an eye out. No, the MCB has just moved up there. Okay, so he has got an air at the moment, and he's just base building towards the field. So, okay, so that would mean that Kella is actually slightly behind, but that really wouldn't make much of a difference. Sneaky little rifleman squad could be coming right up to the refinery there. Going to be giving him a bit of vision on the base, and the buzzer hive does go down to deal with the infantry squad. Razorback also gets put down. I don't know if he's going to be going on the left path over here. This left lane just to go and look at this bottom left area, just to see if there's any weaknesses to Kella's base. Kella has gotten some MLRSs down near the tip field there with a couple of Wolverines, so he probably is preparing to make an assault. Here we go, comes the Razorback finally, and it looks like Firehawk is just doing well on his resources at the moment. He is getting Devourer tanks. It would definitely be helpful at this moment in time. He's got 6 out at the moment. It probably will actually take care of these GDI forces, although possibly actually. I mean, if there were 2, now there are 4. It's like the MLRS is just rapidly giving birth, and they just pop, pop, and then boom, there you go. You've got 2 units there. But the Devourer tanks with those extra Tiberium beams, with the extra damage that they'll have, will probably have a victorious outcome when taking care of these units there. A Harvester also goes with them, which is quite unusual there, cutting down a path through the the trees there, and he will be harvesting the vein hole, the tip there. It isn't tip, but it acts like resources. Yes, when you see a vein hole in any map, that means resources, and I think that's like 4 times resources, so like double up with Tiberium. It's ridiculous, but it's very important there. Here we go, couple of attacks here. Bit of harassment comes from Kella at the top right over there, and some from the bottom right. From actually both players actually. It was Kella's rifleman squad up there, and a Razorback from Firehawk. And we had an attack here, probably a scout. But there's a bit of Tiberium that's just appeared there. And we're going to see the Devario tanks proceeding down the left side of the map, and a couple of Razorbacks accompanying them as well. So possibly, yes, there we go. We're going to see an expansion there coming from Firehawk, and we're about to have our first proper encounter between these two players. Here we come. The Devario tanks are going to be advancing rapidly on these forces over here. The Wolverines are going to go down quite quickly, and the Tempest MLRSs, they are going to have no chance against all these Devario tanks that have the upgraded beams, because they've sniffed their Tiberium like it was coke. And they, unfortunately, the Tempest is just going to have to retreat, so they're going to have to get Titans out maybe. And seeing as Kella has got tier 3, I don't necessarily know if he's going to be going for Railguns for the Titans. It could be useful at this point, considering that Titans are more beefy than Tempests, although Tempests have a more versatile role. But no matter, here come the Orcas. They will definitely be doing a lot of damage there. Look at that, a few Devario tanks go down, and a couple of Razorbacks almost died as well. But they quickly got pushed back. Here come the Tempest, trying to finish off a few of these forces over here. They will retreat quite rapidly there. 3 of them are almost damaged. That's really bad for Kella. He'll need to actually try and pick one of these off. He does pick up one of the Devario tanks, which are like the more important units, but for me that would be irritating to see that 3 units have almost died there. The Tempests are going to go all the way back to the base there, and we're going to be seeing more units emerging from the war factory to try and reinforce this little group that I've just been returning over here. So Kella's going to, Firehawk's going to keep this position, and he's going to be happy to move Tib there. He might want to tech up at this point, considering that Kella is at tier 3. I don't know if Firehawk knows this at this point in time. And honestly, I wouldn't be repairing that Tib spike, because that just wastes money. He should try and deal with these riflemen as quickly as possible, and get a Razorback up there or something, or maybe some Buzzer Hives. Here we go, the Orcas coming down back to the air pad over there, and we're seeing an orbital deployment center, so he's possibly going to be getting some Titan Mammoth Mark 2s rather, and a Kodiak. It is very possible right now, so that's going to be interesting if he does get them out. That's going to be definitely going to be a game changer. So Firehawk really needs to up his tech at least a little bit, because otherwise he's going to be vastly outnumbered, and he's just going to be dead very quickly. Firepower coming from Kella will just be so overpowering, and it'll be unreal. But a Descent Rush, not Descent Rush, but at least a Descent Squad is going to be going towards this MCB. He's also going to be trying to deal with 2 riflemen here, which will definitely be quite easy, but it'll at least give Kella some time to get the rest of the Wolverines up, just to deal with these pesky little infantry units there. Vulcan Tower goes up, does take quite a bit of damage there, almost not half health, but he completely ignores that and goes straight for the Harvester. He won't be able to kill it though, he will be able to do a little bit of damage. I'm not sure if he's going to attempt to finish that off, or if he's going to leave it, but that's an ungodly amount of Razorbacks. I'm not too sure why you train that many. I mean, I know you've got Orcas, I suppose you probably want that many because of the Orcas being quite beefy, especially compared to Vanilla. Vanilla ones are very weak compared to ones Tiberium. Oh, here we go, Mammoth Tanks and Tempest MLRSs coming through this area here. We're going to be seeing a lot of firepower coming from Kella, and I don't know if he actually needs this deployment center, but he is training a Mammoth Mark II, so that's interesting. He's also pushing up with his MCB there. He's going to be putting on a lot of pressure on Firehawk as well. One Mammoth tank goes down, the Razorback's dealing with what a surprising amount of damage over there. I mean, we do have help from the Devario tanks over here. The MCB does deploy there. He's going to be putting down some defenses. There we go. We've got a Sonic Emitter going down there, and that's definitely going to be helping with the ground units there. I don't know if the Orcas are going to be providing more support, considering that this force now consists of just Devario tanks, so he probably should consider putting those units down there, but unfortunately he won't be able to get rid of this defense there, because these units will be protecting it quite nicely over there. He won't really need to try very hard to keep that area, and that rifleman is still going out that Tiberium spike, quite funnily enough. But these Devario tanks are having a lot of trouble trying to take care of these forces. The Temple MLRSs are going to be swiftly taking care of these units, and I'm not sure if this outpost is going to be backed up quick enough, but we're going to be seeing more Devario tanks coming from that warp sphere there, and oh yeah, we've got to see some Orcas flying overhead as well, so he will be selling that defense there, putting up a war factory, immediately training some units, probably some more Tempests, maybe some Falcons. Falcons will probably be a good choice as well, but judging by the build speed, it's probably Tempest that he is building. And now, what I speculate here is when he's built that, he could even charge in right now and try and take the base out, because he's well in his right. He's got so much firepower. Firehawk's not got many defenses there, so he won't be able to actually do anything or counter the Kella's units in any way. And Firehawk is just putting down lightning spikes there. Kella's just letting him get defenses, which is a bit worrying there. But funnily enough, the Tempest outranged the landing spikes, so we'll be able to take them out rather easily. But now he should swap them with the Mammoth tank to try and let them take care of the Devourer tanks. Unfortunately, he was a bit too slow. He will be getting Juggernauts out, but he should have just tried to attack, try to put some pressure on Firehawk at the moment. He will be going double Sonic emitters there, and he will be forcing those units back again. But those Devourer tanks will be having a lot more trouble there. But he could have taken care of this outpost easily, though. But then again, it won't really matter. Here comes the Mammoth Mark II coming from the deployment center. Is he gonna go? Yeah, he's gonna go Kodiak as well. Oh, this is definitely game over for Firehawk at the moment. And once the Kodiak gets there, there's absolutely nothing he can do about it. I don't know if Kella's wanted to be cruel or use the stratospheric ability to go walk towards the base immediately and then let the ground units flood in there, but I don't think it'd be necessary. The Mammoth Mark II will be just slowly approaching the base and demolishing everything in this area over here. We're going to be seeing Ravagers as well, coming from the air tower there, and also he's just piling up a lot of harvesters there. Unfortunately, a lot of them will be full load, so it will be wasting a lot of resources there. Even a terraforming torpedo comes down there. I'm not sure if that was from the Kodiak, but there was the terraforming torpedo anyway. And we're going to be seeing even zone troopers coming for a fight on this base here. And it seems like the MCD is going to go down there. There's no escape from this building here. He needs to just sell it. There's nothing he can do right now. There's no more units he can put down. There we go. There goes the outpost. Kella's pretty much clamped this as a win right now, so he will easily be able to take care of this. And wow, even the Orcas are going to be having a fight with this Tip Spike, which is quite unusual there. But slowly these very powerful units are going to make way towards this other expansion, the first expansion that Firehawk made, and then he's going to sweep to the main base, and that's going to be it. So Kella has really triumphed over Firehawk tremendously, and because Firehawk didn't go for those tech buildings, he really lacked the firepower that he needed to defend himself. And that's quite unfortunate, really, because otherwise he would have actually made a decent opponent there. He would have at least matched Kella. I mean, there's Annihilator tripods. Well, not tripods, but they are Annihilators anyway. They would have definitely done Firehawk some good. And there is also the Planetary Assault Carriers and Devastator Warships as well. So those units would have definitely helped him in the long run. But unfortunately, he didn't get them out quick enough. I don't know how he's still alive, mind you. He should have died. There we go. So there we go, everybody. That is the game of Firehawk versus Kella. Hope you did enjoy that. Kella just outmatched Firehawk by a huge amount, and it was quite nice, quite a chill game at the moment. And I hope you did enjoy this cast. If you did, please leave a comment down below. If you want me to cast a specific mod or whatever, and if you want to suggest replays, do them on my Discord. My Discord is in the description. Like, it is going to be pretty much every replay, because, you know, I've had some people suggest replays to me and they've actually turned out quite well. So thank you for watching. Hopefully I'll see you in the next video, and enjoy your rest of the day, I suppose, even though at this time recording it's midnight. There we go. See you, man.